Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing a little Feed the Beast Interactions Remastered on the FTOG server, and I'm over here way away from every place else to do a little Thaumcraft crafting, and I'm going to take some 24 Viz and 24 Rotten Flesh. There's... Hey! Why you no give me back that last one? Okay, that might have been too much for the water to handle, which is a shame because I wanted 12 and now I'll have to redo that. Anyway, I am going to move out of here in case flux comes from that, which is not much fun, which is why I'm doing it far over there as opposed to anywhere else. I do want to grab in here my halo, and then I can craft 11 of these. Or do they one by one, or are these? Oh, it's making 3. Okay, so it's a way more than I need. I was thinking 12. So there's sufficient. Let's store the rest. This can go into here. There's my tallow. Because I want to do some stabilizing of my Thaumcraft infusion altar. And I'm confused, and I'm not sure why, but I really thought that there was no. I really thought that the nether brick and cobble and stuff like that acts as stabilizers, but I think I'm reading a version 4, and this I think is version 6 of the Thaumcraft, and so because of that, I think that might be confusing me. Let's break some of these. Can I walk over the candles? Okay, yes, the candles are like torches. They don't impede my walking, whereas the skulls do. Skulls definitely do count. So do the candles, and so I'm looking at that going, okay, I definitely need to make sure that I'm doing things well with that. The other thing is I had 8, but I think I might need a few more of these pedestals just to have sufficient for the high-end crafting. Plus, you want to have these in a nice, organized, and symmetrical is the word that I'm groping for, way to keep this being looking nice. I might put some skulls in here. I'm thinking, why not? But for right now, since I've got candles, we'll just stick candles here because I can. And I've got 4 more. Yeah, I'm not really sure where, because yeah, I could put them here. Why not? Since I've got them, and I can spam down more candles, because it should be everywhere from there down to the bottom, and everything else should be counting as symmetrical and stabilizers. I'm hoping that's the case. Let's put pedestal there, and then I also need, because I think I need 12, which would be 3 on each side. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And that means I need to make 4 more. And then we'll have a nice organized setup for these pedestals, and I can span this inner area here with a lot more candles. Because, I've got a lot more magic tallow. Just missing one. Dang it. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. What I really want to do is I want to get into the tech side of things. In fact, if we take a look at the quests, this stuff is all done. I want to go into, is it the metallurgy? Oh, here's something I never did. This here talks about the prospect of washing and grashing and all the rest of the stuff. And then down here at the last, I never clicked on this one. Here is a jackhammer. It is a mining tool, which, if I look at it, all right, I should be able to mine 3x3 grids with this, and it has mending on it and magnetic, which I think is fantastic. I just hadn't done that. I've been using my miner, steam miner, and that's worked really, really well. In fact, I've just been doing a whole bunch of iron and copper because I've been burning through a whole bunch of iron and copper. Anyway, so I wanted to show that off. Very handy. Mending, very, very handy. What was the other thing I was looking at? The evolution of GregTech. No, wrong thing to click. I did get this one done, which is 128 black carpets. That's a lot of black carpets. And I have to thank Bertel for that because he said, "Hey, I've moved to rubber. Would you like black carpets?" I said, "Sure." And the rule here on the server is anything that's a vanilla item from Minecraft, you can trade. And so he gave me a whole bunch of black carpets, which was fine. It also gives you some 4 black sheep, which I've got over there, so I don't really need that part. Anyway, let's go back to the quests. So over here, I made these and I grabbed those bits and made a few more processors. This is a whole bunch of XP. Unless I need the XP, I'm not going to grab it. What's this? Oh yeah, 40 of these electric motors. That's a lot of motors. I made some of those. I haven't made any of these other bits. I need to make at least one of those. Making that's going to be a pain, but I want to get some tech before I do that. Ooh, rubber bars would be nice. Lots of wires and doodads and bits, which would be great for making other stuff. So what I want to do is get into power. And I've got Steam, but what I really need to do is turn the Steam into EU so that these GregTech devices can make use of that power. So that's the basic steam turbine. That's where I was making a bunch of these motors here, you can see, and machine hulls, tin rotors, all these stuff I've made before. I did the fluid pipes before. So all of these I'd done before. In fact, if we come over to here, earlier I had set this up with an additional valve over here because I knew I'd have to spit it out. How are you doing steam-wise? Oh, you're doing fine. I've been bulk processing, crushing my ores and then run it through the furnace just because I could leave it and forget it and it'll process. This is set up with the high so I can turn it on and off and have more steam go through. I like having everything being able to turn off. I could do the same here, but yeah. So I've got steam, and right here I have 3 steam and turbines. Oh, here we go. Where's low voltage? Oh, no. So I can sit there and put these guys. Oh, that's interesting. It just created a whole bunch of the. Is that going to just continually consume? No, it doesn't look like it's continually consuming the steam on it. And interesting that it popped out this side. Okay, well, let's put. I'm guessing this is where the power comes out. Okay, you have nothing here. Let's flip this for a second. They are all charging up really fast. Now they've got some steam in them. Here, I'll turn that off. How about you? You are good. You have steam. You all got steam. All right, let's give you all steam. All right, so now we've got a bunch of power in here, which is great. That's what I want. And I'm doing 3 because I got some messages from people, comments on my videos, and one of the things it was talking about is amps and watts and losing EU and stuff like that. This one, I don't see it here, it just says make it, but this one here, it says loss per meter per amp, 0. So it's well worth making these mana-infused metal cables for providing power. Otherwise, you might lose something, in which case, hey, I made 16 of them. And so I should be able to go like this. Are you not connecting with each other? Why you no connect with each other? Huh. That's really weird. Okay, because I expected all of these 3 to come together, and then I'd be able to just run power this way. I may have to move things around. Oh, I wonder if I need a wrench to change these. Okay. Like I said, I'm doing GregTech. This is new to me. So hey, I do have a wrench on me. It's just not a GregTech wrench. But let's see if this will work. And no, can I? Yeah, see, I'm not. Oh, weird. As I'm shifting and looking at them, there's stuff popping up. Yeah, I'm left clicking, right clicking while crouching, not crouching. So it doesn't. Yeah, I don't see. Are you all... Ah, I fell through. Huh. Okay, well, don't like the constant wugga 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 sound there. I wanted to make two machines right away. The basic wire mill, and you can see more and more motors, tin cables, and do you connect if I place you here? It is getting power. Oh, so that is automatically connecting here. Nice. What about these guys? Why are they not? Because I would like to have all three of these generate power for me. And okay. And then the question is, can I set? Whoa! If I click on this, yeah, the animation is still proceeding over there on the side. Okay, that's freaky. Overclock button, auto output. I do want it to auto output. I'd like it auto output down if possible. So looking at the wire mill. This one, basic Wiremill. If I use this, I can take a single ingot of whatever it happens to be and get 2 wires out of it. Because what I've been doing is I've been taking 3 ingots, compressing or hammering with the forge hammer down to 2 plates, and then using wire snips to get two wires. So 3 ingots to 2. Now I'd get 1 to 2. Much better setup for that. This is a programmed circuit, and I don't know where that is. Let's see, programmed. Oh, there is a programmed circuit. Aha! That's what I do. I can take one of those circuits and make that. Okay, because this needs a programmed circuit so that it knows what to do. I think. Let's grab a bit of copper and let's see what we can... Actually, I'm going to grab a couple thingies of copper. All right, let's grab several coppers. Run. Oh, I'm going to have to see what I can figure out why these wires aren't connecting. That's annoying. Okay, let's take a copper, and if I don't have anything in here, it's doing nothing, looks like. So it does say that it wants it with a configuration of 1. Yeah, okay, I can do that. The other thing I wanted to make is this here, the basic bending machine, you know, with the hat tip to Futurama. Let's go ahead and plug that there. And now that's getting some power, and this is... It still has a little bit of steam in it, but this guy here, we look at the recipes, it can take plates and turn them into these shapes, but what I'm mostly looking for is I can take a tungsten, and turn it into a dense plate. I haven't had anything for dense yet. Rods into those coils. I'm looking at this. An ingot with this program can turn it into foil, because foil can then be snipped or reprocessed through the bender. One of these, and you can get fine wire, which these fine wires can be used in as a wire. So it's a way of multiplying the wires, I think. But again, I need another one of those. What's it? And I don't. Oh, I have extras here. Hot diggity. Okay, I also have a basic electrolyzer. That was something that was a quest reward, which I definitely want to use in conjunction with this, the basic arc furnace. And as near as I can tell, this is a single block. I don't know where this needs to go. Let that complete. Ta-da! Because I'm thinking if I supply water to the basic electrolyzer, I can get hydrogen and oxygen, and then I can feed the oxygen into this arc furnace with other things, because I still want my ring of magnetization. And for that, I need mana glass, I need to make an assembler. I haven't made that yet. Structural glass, I can run it with the alloy smelter. Got that. I need, well, plates I can make. Tempered glass. Tempered glass, I can do my arc furnace with some oxygen and glass. So I'm really close. I just need to get the oxygen. And how I pipe that around, I have no idea. I'll have to play with that in creative mode. All right, so let's take this, and there's 2 programmed circuits. Now, when I right-click these two, let's do them independently. If I want to this in a alloy smelter. I want to do it in the wire mill. Ah, 1. I need a 1 to sit there and turn that. So if I right click this, 1. That's a 1. So I can put that in here. No, that goes there. UI, be smart. There we go. Now it's going to make for me 2 wires. And the auto output is not doing anything. So I need to figure out how to figure out that auto. What is this program circuit slot? I have no idea. I need to look this up. I need to figure out how this works, read if there's any in-game documentation on that, because I would like it to send it down to the cabinet here below, and then I've got access to all the bits. I can play with, I don't have any of the Ender IO stuff with me, but I could set up something like this over here with Ender IO item conduits underneath. But still need to figure out, why can these not join? Why do these not join? All right, so this one, I wanted to make plates. No, let's just say plates. Let's see. There's a copper plate. So if I'm making the copper plate with the metal bender, it needs also to be 1. Okay, and so let's take this guy and +1 that. Shove that in there. And so now I can make four of these plates. And so now it's a 1-to-1 ratio instead of 3-to-2. So now this is I'm no longer losing materials because of this, which is great. And that's pretty fast. Okay, I like that a lot. All right, so that's a nice growth. Oh, you are out. Is there anything? I wonder if these hold charge. Oh, this has used up some of its charge. Okay, let's turn that on. And if I look here, okay, it's stopped. All right, so that tells me that these do not burn steam when they're not being used. All right, which is very good to know. Huh, I would like to have all 3 of these connected together. Huh, all right, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I figured out. There's a tooltip that says wire cutters on these. So I looked at this, and if I click this central box here, that brings this out, and then I can go snip. So now it's coming to the side, and a central box. Oh, I think it already snipped because that block was there. So now if I put this here, crouch click that, now they're joined. Okay, so it's the cunning use of wire cutters that gets. Okay, so now they're all joined, because each one, as I understand it, each one of these is making an amp, and this gives me 3 amps so that I can power more devices. Yeah, I guess. I'm going off of what I've heard, but yes. Okay, so wire cutters. That was the bit I wasn't sure about, but now it works. Test. Time hack. Aha, I have figured out another thing. I noticed if I looked out the back, it's hard to see, with my wrench, there was an orange ring. Right now I'm getting a gray ring there. And so what I did is I tried this crescent hammer, and oh, it did move that around. Ew, interesting. I also tried, yeah, that should work. Maybe that will be the out. Oh, I haven't told this to auto output. Now it's enabled. There's the orange that I was looking for. And so now if I take my cabinet, click over here, so the handles are all on the side, empty, drop in a steel ingot, and that'll give me a steel plate, and that went right into the cabinet. Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so that was the secret. I've got to have this set to auto enable out, and then I right click with a wrench. I tried this earlier and it didn't work here with this Wiremill, but it did work with the basic bending machine. So if I can try it with this wrench, there's no use. This actually will use up durabilities if I play with it. So yay. Okay. I still need to figure out what to do with the arc furnace and the electrolyzer. So I have been busy prepping a bunch of machines here. And one thing I've noticed, I don't know if you can hear it, Those are loud. All right, so I'm not a big fan of machines that just make loud amount of noise. And we take a look at these. If you hold down the left shift, it says use hard hammer to muffle sounds. Well, I have a hard hammer. There's a actual soft hammer, and I think it's these steam turbines that do. So left click or right click. Oh, so nice. Oh, so very nice. All right, let's take that out of the way. Okay, so that's a much better. Oh, I've got a bunch of different machines here, plus two that I had already, well, I had already made that one, had placed it, and that one was a quest reward. So I'm going to make a bunch of machines here. This is the basic alloy smelter, and yeah, I've already got one over there, but I'm replacing all of these. These guys are slow. Let's see, this is a forge hammer. I really don't need one because I've got the bending machine. It will make plates for me. However, the nice thing about this is it's a quest, and I've got it made. This is the compressor. Again, that's a quest item, but those bits there are getting replaced. What are you? You are the macerator. So I can run my ores through that and get that started to get broken up. And from what I understand, oh, I'm missing some stuff here for this guy. And let me look at my list as to what is this supposed to be. Ah, the assembly machine. So there's the assembly machine. And for that, I need these arms. Now, the LV robotic arm, I can do that. Let's go back to the assembly machine. The conveyor module, that needs some sort of funky rubber. And so I was looking at that and went, well, poop. The rubber needs liquid rubber, which needs raw rubber pulp, which, you can sit there and crush a centrifuge. I don't have a centrifuge. What about an extractor? I don't have an extractor. So that's kind of stalled for right now. Chemical reactor, we'll go ahead and place that down. Questy for that. This is the fluid solidifier. Not a quest for that. However, there's a bunch of things that I can use with that. Hey, like, how about rubber? I could solidify that down. This is the basic mixer for mixing things. This is the centrifuge for centrifuging things. And this, I'm missing this piece here. This is the gas collector is what this is. So I can use this to get oxygen that I can then, I think, send it into the centrifuge, which will spin it into the different types of gas components. And the thing that's blocking me on the gas collector is this up here, the fluid filter. I can do the zinc foil. In fact, I already made the zinc foil. Nope, not going to do that. I've got the metal bender. And so I just sent a zinc plate through. I took 2 zinc ingots, and I could go straight. Because I had them on program value of 1, 2 zinc ingots gave me 2 zinc plates, and then the 2 zinc plates went through the same, and they gave me the zinc foil, the 8 that I needed. The problem is this, the lapis plate. For that, I need the cutting saw, which I don't have. So the things that I don't have a fluid solidifier. I don't have a basic extruder. Oh, no, I just made a fluid solidifier, didn't I? No, I didn't. Basic extruder, a cutting machine, that'll help here, and an extractor. Those are some machines that aren't in the quest list. And I don't know if I'm going to put these down. So there's a bunch more machines that I need to make. I'm going to come down from underneath each of these and whack them with the wrench to do the export down below. And just make sure that they all auto output. And now that I'm looking at this, I moved this over here so I could kind of hop up and over, which is kind of annoying. Plus, I'm just going to have a machine group that's just going to go and go and go and go. And I don't know if I want that. In fact, I'd rather set this up differently. So I think what I will do is I'm going to take these turbines. I think I'm going to drop them down. I don't know if they will take steam from the top. I hope. But if I drop them down, then I can run the cable along here. And just like I have over here, the item conduits underneath going into a single chest, I may do the same sort of thing with these. It's what I'm kind of thinking I'll do, because I'm going to need a lot of these machines. In fact, if we look, these are all the basic machines for GregTech. And something tells me I'll probably need each and every one of them. But I've got a bunch of these machines. This one I need to fix. That one I need to fix. So I need to make a couple more bits. Like the cutting machine that's stopping me for making the gas converter, and the is not the extractor. Oh, and then robot arm. No, the conveyor module, the rubber sheet, that fluid solidifier. I need this one to make the sheets out of the rubber bits. So, and then the extractor, I think, yeah, gives me the bits I need to make the rubber. It's a big mess of connected rabbit holes. But there's a lot of these things in place. Having the wire mill has made making the other bits that I needed so much easier. In fact, go here to the quests. One of the things that I did, yeah, it was the evolution of Greg. I did. Hey, did I not complete you? Oh no, that's because I still need these arm bits. That's why I did make the 40 of these motors, and I have a few left over. But I'm looking forward to getting the rubber bars. Although I can't get these until I get the rubber to make those. Anyway, so a lot of these things. We've made a lot of these. What's missing? Oh, I don't have the assembler because of the arms. Oh well. But I've got all of these done, which is very, very nice. In fact, if we run into here real quick and take a look. Yeah, see, I've got the robot arms. Those two are done, and I should make more, but I'm not. And so I'm missing the rubber. And that will get me the conveyor bit parts, and then I can do the assembler, and I'll have more machines. Fun. The interconnectivity is interesting. The fact that there's so many different machines is also kind of interesting. And is there a little frustration there? Yes, because I'd like to get further along, but GregTech takes time, and that's okay. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, messing around with GregTech, getting a whole mess of machines. And looking back there, there's a bunch of machines. Yes, lots of machines, and I'm gonna have to make a bunch more. And I'll do that after this episode. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.